Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from Kaplan Cycles, and today I've got this awesome 1973 Kawasaki KE100. If you look on our YouTube channel, you'll see we just listed one of these in mint shape and auctioned it off at about $2,995. So I would say that's about the market value for one of these restored is about $3,000. This one, the story behind this one is Jennifer, who's our HR person sitting right there. One of her friends called us up and actually hooked us up with this bike and another one, and he had owned this bike since the early 70s. He has not run it since the late 70s. What happened is he went to show his kids what a good rider he was, and he flew into the bushes on it and broke his ribs and his shoulder. So he crashed the bike, and that's the last time it had been started. You can see if you look around this side right here, the foot lever is bent back. I guess that was a residue of the little accident he had, and there's also a ding in the tank on this side right here, which ostensibly is part of the crash damage. So that's the bad news. The good news is the bike isn't seized. It is a two-stroke, so they're very easy to work on. And with a retail value of around $3,000 restored, it's absolutely a bike worthy of restoring. These little 100s are bulletproof. I had a 74 100 when I was a little kid, and I rode the wheels off of that thing. The bike's been sitting for the better part of 2 decades, so even though the engine's not seized, it's going to need a fair amount of work. You're going to need to clean out the gas tank. The coil, we actually took the coil off of it for the one we just sold. Had a bad coil, so it's going to need a coil and a spark plug cap. And the carburetor is not seized, which is, or doesn't appear to be seized. And the engine's definitely not seized, and it goes in the gear. So nearest we can tell, it goes in and out of gear, no problem. So the transmission and engine appear to be intact, and the rest of the bike is in decent shape for a 44-year-old dirt bike. They took the headlight off because they only used it off-road. In Attack and Speedo, unfortunately, he took that off for his kids to ride it, and they rode it around the yard. I guess it was his daughter's bike. The exhaust system is in good shape. There's no rust holes in the exhaust system. It has the guide or guard, guard for the pipe. It has the shifter and pegs are intact. The shocks, the swing arm, the rear wheel appears to be in decent shape. Chain and sprockets are okay. It has a cool looking swoopy rear fender that came originally on it. And this is, to my knowledge, the original front fender also. Again, the gas tank does have a little ding in it. It's original paint. It's got a couple dings in it, but certainly worthy of restoring. There's no rust through on it. So definitely a excellent candidate for restoration. Absolutely. All the parts are available for this bike, and what you see is what you get. It's got the side cover. So good bike for restoration. The forks are straight on it. Although he did lay it down into the bushes and mess himself up, the bike didn't receive much damage. So front wheel's still straight. Forks are look real nice. The chrome is presentable on the forks. So that's about all I can tell you about it. We don't have the ignition key. There's no title to it. It's going to need a seat cover also. So plan on doing a little restoration work on this one before you can run her around, but definitely worth doing. So we got about a 2-year backlog on motorcycle restorations. We can't do them all, so some of them we have to let go as is. If you have any questions, give me a call, 860-454-7024. Portion of the proceeds are going to fund the New England Motorcycle Museum. So not only are you buying a piece of moto history, you are helping to support motorcycle culture in the museum. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Kaplan Cycles. We have an eBay store. So if you're looking at this bike on YouTube, we are on Kaplan Cycles eBay store. So good luck bidding on the bike. Call us if you have any questions. Again, 860-454-7024. Good luck bidding on the bike. God bless America, and God bless the new owner of this bike.